in the African American community in Texas. So she is buried here at this site next to Reverend Turner. So she was born in 1875 in Campbell, Texas. From a young age, she showed her dedication towards educating the youth. And at 22 years old, 2 months after having her first child, um, she was working on training other teachers. So if you remember, do you have kids? Remember the first couple months? Well, she was training other teachers, so that shows her dedication towards the field. In 1912, 3 weeks after Reverend Turner passed away, she went to the Black Teacher Association and was she was training other teachers on how to teach students. In 1916, she remarried to Eddie Campbell. He was the manager of the woodyard. She was a teacher at the Conroe's Black School. She had her hands full because she was teaching three grade levels in one building. Sixth, seventh, and eighth, she had 143 students. She received many recognitions and accolades from the community because it was a very successful year, especially considering the fact that she was teaching 143 students of three different grade levels. In 1917, she was appointed as the first black female to serve as principal of the school of Conroe ISD. At the end of the school year, she received many praises because it was the best session for that school. As the population of the African American students grew in Conroe, she started working on the fundraising efforts to raise funds to build a new school for African American students. The school was actually named after her in honor of her work to educate Conroe's youth. At the end of the war, when the principal came back, she stepped back. They changed the name of the school to Booker T. Washington, but she continued working. Her dedication, she continued working to make sure that the students were receiving the education that they needed. During the Depression, she worked with African American farmers in East Texas, teaching them gardening, canning, basically how to use the resources that they had because during the Depression, resources were scarce. So that was her job after the war. In 1933, she came back. She was going to go to a teaching position. Unfortunately, she passed away at the age of 58 in a car accident. Last year, Conroe is building three new schools. The school board voted to name one of the new elementary campuses after Ms. Campbell. So this is Mittie J. Charter Campbell.